This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
Yeah, it's me. I was calling to see what you hung up on me for, bro. Give me a call back. Bye.
14th of November, 2020, the 217 Recovery Podcast. My name is Corey Winfield. Joining me tonight is not the co-host Marnie Liston. She's like, yeah, I'm going to listen from afar tonight. Instead, very special guest, the myth, the legend, Tony Mello.
Hello there.
What up, Tony?
What's
How you
going
doing?
I'm doing awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, you look good. You got your Nirvana shirt on.
I know. Look at this stuff. There's no cameras, though, right? It's just mics here. No cameras.
Well, I really got to describe it for the people. Of course, you're sitting in the nice, comfortable chair in the 217 Recovery Studio. How's the studio so far?
The studio is very awesome, very sexy. I like the vibe in here. Very good.
Okay, now
I'm impressed.
I usually ask the guests that, and then I inform them of something potentially bad that can happen.
Oh, God.
And it's the studio's nice. It looks cool. It's chill.
Yeah. You have a candle lit?
I do.
It's nighttime. It's very sexy in here.
No, but as you say that, it's funny because behind you in that closet is Nico's litter box.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I love Nico is so cute, though. Where is she, speaking of which? I thought
She'll be in here in a minute.
She comes in to check on things, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. And when Marnie's in, and I've said this over and over, when Marnie's doing the podcast, Nico will wait till Marnie starts in on like a nice long piece that she wants to talk about. Nico will come in there and just boom, just drops it right in there. And then I start smelling it from over here, and I can just go, "Oh, poor Marnie, she's fighting through this, you know." And,
poor Marnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the door's like half open, so I can kind of see her do her business. Nico, you know, when she comes in here.
Yeah, if she needs to.
She'll be looking at me, like giving me the evil eye, like, "What are you looking at? What are you watching me for?
What are you watching me for, perv? You bestiality, man. That's illegal." No, but yeah, and the studio is pretty nice though. But that is the one, and it's probably not going to happen. But just if it does,
I'll be aware. Thank you for letting me know, though. I appreciate.
Otherwise, you'd be
this.
like, "What in the hell?" And people probably think it's weird that I tell guests that, but I just feel like I really do have to.
I appreciate the warning there.
And I guess some people would say, "Well, quit telling people on your podcast." But
you should surprise them. It would be kind of cool if someone's talking and then she just comes in and drops a little poop over there, looking all cute as she does it.
She doesn't have that like face where she's just like
she's squatting down. I look at her. She winks at me. Gives me a wink.
It gets
elegant. Nico
jumps out.
You can play some Nirvana music in the background too. She's doing.
So I saw a certificate.
Yes,
that you had, and it says you're now a certified peer recovery coach.
Yes, awesome. I just got it today, actually. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
And you went through FAN.
Yes, FAN,
nice. And that's Families Against Narcotics.
Yep.
From my understanding, it's a great organization.
Awesome organization, really good. They had a really good training when we were in that this week.
The people I've met through FAN personally are people who actually I don't want to say that people in this industry, in the recovery industry, don't care, but some don't. Mm-hmm. So I guess I did just say that. But the people that I met at FAN, they care.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, every person I met through FAN, they care.
Deb and Laura were absolutely awesome, very helpful, learning everything, and just you could see their passion for it, every day when we were doing the training. And
Kate Kerr, who also works with FAN, she's amazing as well. Mm-hmm. And she's the one who heard about our transportation. She was like, "Hey, we want you guys to help us out with the Hope Not handcuffs." I was like, "Absolutely." Cool. So, I mean, it's just, and we've had a relationship with Kate from her previous position at her other job, and it was just amazing meeting her, and then like, "Hey, all right, you're still around," and then kind of reconnecting with her, and just good people, man. It's good. It's good to have those kind of people in the industry of recovery, like.
Absolutely.
Like I kind of made myself a job for myself here.
Yeah.
So.
No, absolutely.
Sometimes you got to do that, man.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
You kind of have the same ambition. I can see it in you, and I hear you talk and the things that you want to do, and it's truly we want to help other people first.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some people, like, it's a business for sure, and some people it's like, okay, well, I want to make money. And yeah, if I help people, that's cool. But we're like the opposite. We're like, let's help people if we make money. Yeah, that because we kind of figure God's gonna be looking out for us.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever we're doing, if we're doing the good thing, the right thing,
Yeah,
it's going to work out. It's going to work itself out, just like it has so far for me.
Yeah.
And you know, don't worry about it. Let God handle it. Is how I go. And I'm not religious, but I do believe in God, and there's something out there, man, that helps me. And usually when we talk about God, the lights flash.
Do they really?
But they're not
Interesting.
today. Is he not with me? Jesus. Jesus.
Did you start later than usual, or is it the right time?
I don't know. He's messing with me. He's got me. He's wondering. It's like when you're like waiting on that one piece of mail to come.
Yes.
You're like waiting for it. Then you
Yes.
and then you open it and you're like, oh, it's not what I
Not-
thought it was. This is coupons. Or,
Not when you were expecting.
yeah. It's like,
Yep, waiting for the mail. When the mailman comes at a different time each day, too.
Yeah. It's so
You just don't know when it's going to hit.
It's tough. So the recovery coach thing, you took through FAN.
Yep.
And you said it was an amazing experience.
Yeah,
You learned a lot. Deb and Laura were awesome.
Yep.
Now, what's the next step for you then with using the recovery coach certificate that you got? Like, you can now coach people up. Like, what's the next?
Yeah, I want to look into, becoming a peer recovery coach when I have the time outside of my regular job. But I'm really interested in helping people in that aspect. I think it's going to be awesome. Just a couple of guys, at where I work found out I got the peer recovery coach certificate, and they were like, "I want to sign up. I want you to be my peer recovery coach." I'm like, "Well, hold on. I haven't even printed the thing out yet. I got to see how this works and stuff." But
So you told them?
yeah, that's exactly what I said. But so it's just kind of cool because it's like people are interested in that, and it's really about having a connection with people. Like at our job, at our work, I always find it the most important thing that I prioritize is making people feel comfortable, making people feel welcome, making guys laugh a couple times, just about some funny things, and just making them feel like comfortable and happy with where they're at. It's important.
It really is, and it shows that connection with them, and we don't brag about the stuff that we've done. Obviously, there's nothing to brag about.
No, not at all.
But man, it feels so much good. It feels so much better being on this side, being on the good side of the addiction.
Yep. And you don't really know how you've helped people. Like you hear it from guys every so often, like how what you said really hit them, hit home with them, or really made an impression on them, and that's good to hear. Getting that feedback on how it helps them and how it just calms people down in recovery and makes them laugh. A lot of people just need to laugh and accept some things and get through those hard times, and that's what we do, me and you. We really make them feel at home and help them out with whatever situation they're going through.
I mean, we're not so serious about it, and at the same time, we're not sugarcoating anything.
Right. Yeah.
At the end of the day, if somebody doesn't want it, they don't want it.
Yeah. Yep.
If there's people that want it but are struggling to figure out how to get there, that's when we can bust out some examples from our past. It's like, oh, yeah, I did that once. It didn't work out, but have you thought about doing this? It's just simple things like that, because when you tell people what to do, resentments. Nobody likes to be told what to do.
Right. And it's just like today, like we had, a person talking to us, and just like your calm approach and talking to that person, you're very calm and you're very friendly. You're very passionate about what you're talking about. It comes across as very soothing to that person going through a hard, difficult time, kind of worked up with anxiety, not knowing what they're going to do next, and getting a little, angry, and just our reactions to them and the calm responses we have, and the, let's think about doing this, or what do you think about doing that? It really helps out, I think. And you can see them sit there, in front of you and in front of your eyes, like, calming down and just getting that edge off of them, and feeling relaxed, and like they can think through the situation.
Because, and that situation that you're talking about, I mean, some people, no, you're not, and I don't know, like, people are going to feel how they feel. I can't control that.
Yeah.
If, like you said, if I can calm them down a little bit, then that's cool. But I'm not going to tell anybody they're wrong or they're bad or anything like that, man. And we're all on our own journey. We're all on our own trip. And, if whatever said person, whatever he was going through, if, whatever he chooses is what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just like me and all my stupidness and, I got this. Oh, no, I'll just smoke pot this time.
Right.
And
same with me. I mean, how many last times that I have? You know, I'm going to do this one last time, or this is going to be my big shebang. You know, this is going to be the last time I do this, and 900 times later, it's still my last time. So, yeah.
Until the cops got your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Until the cops got my ass.
It was like, well, maybe that really is the last time.
It was then, I think. No,
How
but
many years
even
am I looking at? No.
Yep, exactly.
That's too funny. Speaking of the cops, though, before we get into your story,
They're not here, are they?
No, okay. I don't know. Would you be able to tell?
He said, speaking of the cops, I'm like looking around, like, what the?
They're behind door number 2.
They're in the other closet, Tony.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to tell by my demeanor if they were here or not.
Certainly not.
Because last week I got a ticket. Was it last week?
Yes, the calmest ticket situation I've ever been through in my whole life. when we got pulled over, so I'm sitting in the back seat and Corey's driving, and I'm playing on my phone, looking at Facebook, looking at stuff, and then he just starts slowing down and pulling over on the side of the road, and I'm like, what in the heck is going on? I thought, like, I was looking around, I was listening for sirens or something, like, is there a fire truck coming or something, or does Corey have to get out and take a leak in the field? Like, what's going on? And then this cop walks up alongside of us. I'm like, what just happened? where did he come from? What do we do? And Corey was so calm. You were so relaxed and calm when we got pulled over. I was like, what the?
Because I was in the middle of a story, a very serious story. And like, I just pulled up. I never stopped talking. And even the cop got there. I'm like, oh, I gotta hold on. Yes. Like you're bothering me, officer.
You're just vaping away and just all relaxed. And I'm like, I'm all nervous and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Oh man, if I would have got pulled over, I would have been swearing nonstop, angry.
But it's like, what are you going to do? In the horrible situation, horrible thing about this situation
yes,
is because I was like, yeah, I'm going to fight it, because why not? You know, and there's some things. I mean, the car
he
that
messed up on one part. Yeah, he messed up on one part with the tickets.
Yeah. How am I supposed to trust that the rest of the tickets right, man? I told the lady at the courthouse. Or whatever.
The goth
like,
emo lady at the courthouse, right?
Yeah. I was like, he put that I had a...
When she looked at us like, how dare you interrupt me? You know?
Well, yeah, he had me marked down as having an operator's license, and I'm like, I have a chauffeur's license.
Yeah.
I told him like that. I'm like, if he messed up on that...
It says right on there, chauffeur's license.
Like, the rest of this is just what? Just whatever he wants to write down now? We're just in La-La Land?
The speed you think I was going.
Yeah, you want to play games with me, Mr. Honesty Boy? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no, the whole thing about if, he gives you that, be honest, and I give breaks to people that are honest... So you're honest with him, and there was really not a break given to you. You still got a ticket. I mean, what was the break that you got that he was saying he was going to give?
Yeah, liar. You're bad at this honesty game. That's what I'm going to tell him right when I see him in court. I'm like, look, bro.
Yeah.
You suck at this game.
Right.
Like, I don't even know why you want to play it with me.
Yeah, he should have just said, you tell me the truth, and I'm going to lie to you. That's what he should have said.
Because that's Your Honor, I was baited into this game that was not actual truth game. It was actual me tell the truth, he lies. Right. I don't like that game.
Right.
Your Honor, like, please.
Right.
But no, the car that, because I remember the car that was in front of me, I don't know if she was texting or what, but she was kind of all over the place. And I could have passed her a long time ago. But I didn't want to mess with it because I was like, you know what? There's a 2-lane coming up. And once the 2-lane came up, and what do is you think someone's drunk or texting in front of you.
Right.
You go really super fast right by him.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I did. We got into 2 lanes. I was like, let me just not waste any time. And he even said, well, you were passing somebody.
And I didn't even know we passed someone. I was looking at...
Like, a horrible witness.
I was looking at my phone the whole time. I didn't even know we went in the other lane and passed someone.
It was so smooth.
It was. The calmest experience ever.
I wasn't reckless driving. I don't know, man. I know it's the beginning of the month, and the state cops in Michigan, they do have quotas.
Yeah.
And they do have to write so many tickets. So
sure.
Maybe he's just like, well, jump on this guy. I don't know. But...
And he was coming from the other direction, right?
Yeah.
Because I never saw anything that occurred in this. So he was coming opposite of us, right? Yeah. And then he turned around, swung around, and came back.
Yeah, almost caused an accident himself. So I'm like, okay, real safe, officer.
And that's why I'm so surprised you didn't say, like, oh, shit, he's coming our way or something. There was nothing. It was just calm.
His president said, hold on, boys. But no, I don't know. The worst part, though, is they gave me a court date. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah. Friday, December 11th.
December 11th?
Yeah, day before my wedding.
Day before your wedding? That's a couple days after my birthday. December.
At 2 p.m.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, and then Deb from Fan.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, there's a lunch conference thing that we're doing, and I thought she told me on Tuesdays. Maybe it's, but I swear that's on the 11th too. Anyway,
Wow, everything's
so it's like
falling on the 11th.
noon to 1, and I'm supposed to drive an hour and 20 minutes to go to speed limit. I'm supposed to drive an hour
45
back
minutes.
up to Charlevoix, Michigan, to go to the court at